Guitar Buddies, beautiful track that's been covered by lots of people. That was Prisoner of Love. So I took this version partly from one of those real book chord melody charts, and also did it in the same key as the Ink Spots version and took the intro from that. So I've got such a classic intro. You got these. I'm starting on an E flat, so I'm just playing standard E flat bar chord. I'm just got playing sort of thumb, first finger, two fingers, so finger picking, and then thumb again, back on that A string. So you've got that in the bass. So I'm going from the E flat chord to an E diminished 7. So that's 7 on the A string, 8 on the D string, 6 on the G string, and 8 on the B string. And that's kind of pushing you towards the next chord, which is an F minor 7. So 8, 10, 8, 9. And I'm not really playing the top string here. So same pattern, thumb, first finger, two fingers, thumb. So and same picking pattern, but now playing a B flat 7. So just the same as the E flat bar chord down in the first position, but adding my little finger on 4 to get that 7th note. Or I could do it in a different position. It's entirely up to you. Great thing about these kind of old jazz classics is you can put in substitute chords, you can move things about, you can find which version works best for you. And then again, and then we're into the chords for the song. Lovely chord sequence. I'm starting on an F minor 7. So to a B flat 6. So I've got F minor 7. Okay. B flat 6, and just get that 6 chord, playing a B flat bar chord, but put my little finger there on 8 on the B string. And E flat major 7. Okay, so it'll take too long to explain all the frets for every individual chord. This is where you've got to do a bit of homework yourself and learn the chords. I always say you've got to learn the chords up and down the neck. It's a great bit of knowledge to have. All right, so to E flat major 7, now G flat minor 7 for half a bar, and then using that E diminished again to push us back to the F minor 7. So that first sequence, F minor 7, B flat 6, E flat major 7, G minor 7, E diminished, back to F minor 7. And this one was playing B flat 6, and then just taking my little finger off, just to get that little movement there, to B flat 7. Okay, and then C minor 7 for half a bar, to F7, to F minor 7. So just take it off my second finger there, to B flat 7, and then a nice chord I did here. Could just stay on the B flat 7 for bar, that'd work, but it's a nice way to push you back into the start is to play a B flat 7 sharp 5. It's always a chord that kind of makes you want to jump to the next chord, as it were. So I'm playing 6 on A, 6 on D, 7 and 7. B flat, A flat, D, G flat. Okay, taking us into a repeat. Okay, so I'll go through the first verse chords again. F minor 7, B flat 6, E flat major 7, G minor 7, E diminished, F minor 7, B flat 6, B flat 7, C minor 7, F 7, F minor 7, B flat, and B flat 7 sharp 5. Okay, and then we repeat the first section, F minor 7, just the same here, just the same. E flat major 7, okay. F minor 7, B flat 6, B flat, and then here we go. So this section takes us to the bridge. So I've got, again, we're doing the C minor 7, and this is where things change. I'm not going to an F now, I'm going to a lovely chord, A flat minor 6, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. So, and then an E flat 6, so just an E flat chord, but flattening my third finger to get that 6 note, that C on top. So, and this chord is really leading us into the bridge, this D7 chord. You can hear it's kind of changing things up there. So, okay, so you've got that taking us into the bridge. And then the bridge section, we've got a G minor 7 to A minor 6. So G minor 7 is just a bar on, usually second finger on the 3rd fret, and then a bar from the D string across the 4 strings. And for the minor 6, it's kind of the same, but just shift your finger over and use your first finger on the D string. So you've now got 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. So you've got G minor 7, A minor 6, B flat 6 that we played earlier, back to A minor 6. So I've got, and then, so this section is just, there's just a D note playing in the melody. So you could play G minor 7 to D9 or D7, but I just sort of, or you could play G minor 7 to D9, but I just added a little extra chord in there just because you can. So I went, so I just played G minor 7, 1, 2, instead of going to D9, I played a chord, it's quite similar, A minor 7, and then just shifted that over to the D9 shape, which works quite nicely. So your D9 is of course 5 on A, 4, 3, 3, 3. So it's really just like A minor 6, but with your second finger changing the root. So you got, okay, so I played that for those 2 bars. And then for the second section of the bridge, you start on a G major 6 to A minor 7. And then in the real book, it said B minor 7. But on the Ink Spots version, it sounds more like an B minor 7. It sounds more like an E minor 7. To be honest, both work because you're playing a B at this point. And of course, a B will fit over B minor 7 or E minor 7. That's great things about these jazz songs. You can substitute chords and make different arrangements. Okay, so I was playing G major 6, sorry, to A minor 7, to E minor 7, back to A minor 7. So playing that, and then I was playing, and then a D7 or a D9. I think I played. Both work. So I played to G major 7, to D9, to B flat 6, to B flat 7 sharp 5. Again, kind of taking us that chord taking us back there. So G major 6, D9, B flat 6, B flat 7 sharp 5, and then we're just back into the start of the song, just like before, but in the sort of second half. So just all the same, and just C minor 7, A flat minor 6, and end on a E flat 6 chord. Okay, so yeah, got a lot of chords there, and again, you know, you may have to take it slowly and work through learning some of these chords to learn songs like this, but that's a really useful thing to do, to know more chords than just the basic major and minor. Okay, you can play so much more and you'll get a much better understanding of the notes around the neck. So good little exercise there. Next we'll take a look at the melody. For the intro, I made up a little solo, and once again it's a really good exercise to make up something of your own by knowing what the chords are and where the chord tones can be found on the neck. For example, I started with an E flat chord, and I'm just playing individual notes from E flat there. So if I know that an E flat contains E flat, B flat and G as the notes, and I know on the neck, you know, everywhere I can find those notes, okay, it gives me a lot of freedom to make something up. So I can just, so I can play that. Then we're going to an E diminished chord. So for the E flat, I was just playing on the G string 3, so B flat, E flat on 4 on the B string, G 3 on the E string to B flat on 6. So that kind of stuff. Then just put a little note, a kind of passing note, to take me to the next chord, which is an E diminished. So I just played an A flat, which is from the E flat major scale. And then I just played, again, just 2 notes from that chord, because I know that the E diminished 7th is made up of E natural, B flat, D flat and G. So if I know where those notes are on the neck, again, I can make something up. So don't copy my solo, learn the notes and think of something yourself. It's a nice exercise, okay? So I just played, and then we went to an F minor 7 chord, and so for that I just played a little double stop there, okay, of F and A flat. Again, just 2 chord tones. So and then, so that's just, again, F minor 7 contains the notes of A flat. So F, A flat, C, E flat, F, A flat again. So once again, if you know where the notes are and you stick to those notes, you can't go wrong. And you can put little notes in between, like I did here. So for the B flat chord, B flat 7, again, I was just 3 notes from that chord are F, D, B flat. So I just played all the notes in between. Because as long as I'm hitting those chord tones, I can put those little notes in between. And these are the important notes. So I was just pulling off from 10, 9, 8 to 7. And then hitting that B flat on 8. Okay, so slowly I got. Which fits. Fits those chords, okay? And then again, it's the same chord sequence, so I played something different. Again, I was playing. So here I was again. We've got an E flat and important notes there: B flat, G, E flat. Little C in there, an A flat again to that G. So I could do a little very badly Kessel, hitting that G, and then I played an E. Again, just knowing that my next chord contains an E and a G. Played an E and a G there. So just taking that shape, that A flat major 7 shape, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then taking that last note down to the chord tone of G. Just nice little jazzy. Yeah, just pulling off top string. Then 2 notes from this. And then on the B flat chord, I'm just going up F to G, A flat, little passing tone of A. So again, the important notes are 3 notes from the B flat 7 chord, F, A flat, B flat. Okay, so it's just a nice way to learn notes on the neck, is to kind of make up little solos like this based around some chords. Okay, so all these, I played a few extra notes in between, but most of the time I'm just hitting notes that are contained in the chord that's being played. Okay, so it's a nice exercise to get to know the chords and the notes up and down the neck. Okay, so that was the intro. And then the main melody, it's a lovely melody. It's and again, the melody is really following kind of chord tones. So we're starting on an F minor 7. And these 3 notes, E flat, C, A flat, and C, are all contained in that chord. So I've got 4 on the B string, 5 on the G string, 1 on the G string, 3 on the A string, E flat, C, A flat, C. I'm going to a G on 5 on the D string, which you'll find that G on the B flat 6 chord. It's the 6th note. So you've got. Okay, lovely stuff. So, and then again, really following those chord tones again. So here on the E flat major 7 chord, I've got D, the major 7th note, B flat, the 3rd, G, B flat, the 5th, G, the 3rd. So 7, 3 and 5 on the G and D strings. B flat on 1 to a D on 5. And that D is when we're hitting the G minor 7. So it's the 5th note of the chord. So, and I just added a little extra couple of notes here. Just thought it was nice. G, so D, D flat, C, 5, 4, and 3. So got, seemed to fit nicely with the chords. And then we've got. So similar to the start, back to the F minor 7. This time starting on C, 5, 5, 1, 1 on the G string, F on 3, C, A flat, F on the D string, then to the C again. So that's that C to G again, 3 to 5. So then, just a little melody around these 4 notes: E flat, F, G, F, C, E flat, F. Okay. And so that's 1, 3, 5, 3, 3 on A, 1, 3. And then you start the same again. Just the same. And then it's just an E flat. The prisoner of love. Just a little 1 note melody there for that kind of chorus section, and I thought it was nice just to play that in octaves. Little jazz here, so I'm just playing 6 and 8 there, or the A and G strings. Okay, and so that's the main melody, and then you've got so on this section. So D. So I'm playing D, E natural, G, 5 7 5 5 on A and D, and a D again to A. So 5 to 7, same strings. 5 to 8, D to B flat. Then C, B flat, C, 10, 8, 10. Then a D. And then we start again with a slight change. But that's the same. That's the same. But this time, instead of a B flat, we can lift it and go to a B natural. Okay, this is where we go to the E flat minor 7 chord. Then it's C, B natural, C. So instead of first time, it's that time, 10, 9, 10, and then that D again. So D, I was playing on 7, and I think I put an octave in there. Again, nice to just add these little octaves now and again. 5 and 7, and then just back to the main melody. Lovely tune, and as always, thanks for watching, buddies.